I can't make it bigger, guys. Oh shoot. Well, I didn't even know there's another option. What were the options? What were the options? Oh my god, liver soup. Family Guy is parties.
Oh my gosh!
Oh!
Oh my god. Big Bird, breathe. Somebody call the ambulance. Oh my gosh. Poor Big Bird. Choking again. Oh my gosh. It's so painful to watch Big Bird go through that.
That's like me saying, Yin, you have nice feet. Like, what?
No,
that's
really
not.
It's really
No, it is. I'm a simp.
It's a different sort of thing.
In order to get into the team, we need to buy her ice cream. So the goal is to get her horny. Essentially, right? Is that what you're saying, Multi? The goal is to get Yin to be horny. You need to roll deep. Follow out in Pisa.
Maybe I could use a feature. Swagger like Caesar, I'll get you a visa. We can go to Italy and maybe see the Colosseum. I'll be Da Vinci if you be my Mona Lisa. Ha ha ha. Now smile. So pack your bags for good, baby. Because you'll be gone for a while.
I have dashed your hopes, but no, I don't have a gigantic penis, okay?
Do the lava!
Big Bird was ejected.
Oh, it wasn't Big Bird.
No, we don't
One
know.
more.
We don't know, but
Well, it sucked. I was telling the truth. I was telling the truth, and that's what I get for telling the truth. Ah. Oh my god! That scared the crap out of me.
This is what happens if you don't give me points.
You suck me. Oh my god.
Okay, have fun, continue. Good luck.
Oh! Not looking. Hello. How is everyone today? Sorry I'm late. I was watching the Dragon Force. It was They had a show live on Twitch here. So I was actually watching it. That's why I'm late. What else am I missing here? Hey Mike, thanks for contributing to that Catholic Full Body Challenge. How many days are left on the thing anyway? 2 days left. It's almost at 70,000. Well, it sucks because I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. And I won't be streaming... I don't think I'm streaming Friday. I'm not sure yet. So I might extend it until next Monday or Tuesday. Alright. Okay, I'll extend it. Make sure there's fair chance to everyone. We'll make it a week from today. There you go. That should be enough. That should be plenty of time. If it still doesn't get it by then, I'm not gonna redo it. It is what it is at that point. It is what it is. Up from there on the inside of the hamper.
Why? It's true. Wrong. Hey.
There's a hidden after.
So,
I don't understand shipping about all you know what about this a little place inside.
in other words,
Don't thank Minji for that. I can imagine. Yeah, why is it so far away? I do as I please, Big Bird. Okay, fine.
what the heck?
Yeah, how do you tell? Cause you're a Minji. Oh, don't be sad.
Hey. Certainly.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Oh, I didn't see that after.
So wrong.
Protein can. Chem A2. Oh, the second one, how much? I appreciate Minji, she's chill. Oh my god.
Just a second. Hey.
Just get her on the can. Shards of light blue glass. Most parts of the window I broke inside.
Correct.
But they're just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. What does that matter?
So
I guess it's true, but you're probably going to want to take a look. I feel like it'll become important later on.
listen. So
You
then,
should probably go talk to I'm going to do this actually.
listen to me.
But I decided to go my way. Besides, she got a lot more pushes we had our issue. She's like, after you have to go talk to the others. Okay, so we'll leave. Rooms. Are they really in their rooms though? I guess so. They are actually in their rooms. That's the building on. Who's there? Oh, the most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
You know that shit's been-
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
What do you want?
Yes.
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Becky already told me she had asked to meet with you. Want to meet the master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess that's really obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit it, I did get the note. But I don't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Really shouldn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, because if we otherwise, I don't trust what you're I can know I'm going back to my room. That Toko quickly retreated to her room. So she said she didn't go see her. So let's go talk with Hiro.
You know?
So Makoto, did you need something? Yes. I wanted to check something with Sakura and you. I didn't know about that.
Be...
You give it to myself how your special ability is quicker than you. But I'm not the only one who she wanted to meet with. Oga told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko too. Well, when did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well. She asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she already know? Yeah, no, she,
How about that?
she gave it to me in person. She happened to mention the others, like Sebastian. Gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. Does anyone met with Sakura? No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, suspicious. Last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt. I took her to the nurse's office. I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Oh, do I still have it? Let's see. Just in around his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Okay, it looks like I don't have it anymore. The book goose smiled on his face, he pulled his gun back out of his pockets. Well, he did assess me further to the ground. Something had fallen out of his pocket. Huh? Ah! There's a way to snatch it back up again. He shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash for that to throw out. Trash? You know, I can't deny that Ogre asked me to meet with it. I never... So well, excuse me. I'm waiting for a reply here. He slipped back into... Is he actually guilty now? He said it was just trash, but there's somebody that's all there was to it. Okay, so I've heard from Toko Funeral. But so we have to question up with that. They should find out more about the party can find for some record. I have to come to the Kim Lab. Okay, we'll go to the Kim Lab then. Kim Lab time. What? Yeah, I'm gonna smash it. Especially the name, but yeah, I got it. I think you want to say yes, sir, I'm soon. Just get in there, bottle. Kim C4. Let's hear something interesting. As an first person, students out at that point this room was like this. This powder must have been spilled. That's right. It had been around the time of the incident. I really wouldn't have it related to the case somehow. I take supplements and different medicines. Protein drink we found in American products from the show. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit. Section A. Oh, but wait, there's a C in there. Well, here this label comes C9. Someone will put it here on accident. On the shelf is. I have no idea what they are. They're reagents, simply used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. Have you truly lived in ignorance for so long? What's truly mean what? Isn't that kind of harsh? But do you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose. I didn't even say that. Back to the cheese. Where back scratcher go? Letter B and a number, so I guess it considers partial. Section B. They on the ordinary. What stuff is? Dangerous chemicals. I've never shown them what I've seen. I guess they can consider this part of show unit 6. Section 8 is about Williams. There's another one here. That I... There you go. But only in front of the left shelf. But we need me. There you are. Okay. With the insufferable strike can't be piece of people in front. Oh, let's go, chop chop. Okay. Let's get to the room. Not bad, forgive me. Wait, so when we look at it, it's just... It appeared that whoever left these footprints only had business at the little shop. They came in, went straight to that shove, did whatever they had to, and then left. So what's the footprints doing?
I see. It's
So are you the yours? No! You do for you today. I just can't put... Just go from the left, that's it. That's straight there, did something and then left. That's according to the footprints anyway. I did check out this area. Broken bottles. It can't be that. Why is there a broken bottle on C? Thank you, BG.
Hey,
Oh, now we're ready to talk.
I see.
Lindsay, where's my picture? You're supposed to send me pictures. I must be lying. I was lying?
Anyway.
I'll make some progress on my own. Doctor's body and the shelf of magazines and the Monokuma bottles. These two things are real nucleus. You do well to look over them one more time. Alright. I'll be right back. Give me a second, guys. Alright, so let's really look over. What did she say? The glass? Oh, that's better. Oh, chess pieces.
Hey.
We're missing the something.
So.
Knight, bishop, rook, pawn.
Hey.
We're missing the queen. You know my husband.
Anyway.
You have other pieces of broken ones. I get the pieces.
That doesn't
Already
matter.
done terrorist issues with star actors. The actor is not here, so.
So then.
This is how bad is it? Just as I finished up.
So then. In other words. Listen. In other words. So then.
Yeah, the bounce out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. Whether it's I could have missed them.
So then.
Broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
This is not what.
In other words.
Results are experiment and the correlation with each of the bottles put it all together.
Hey.
I believe you arrived were very persuasive conclusion. The bottle isn't the same bottle. It's from the Chem Lab, not one of the original Monokuma bottles.
Just a second. Hey. Whew.
Yeah, we have fun. I know how many times you guys eat.
It's true.
That's totally normal. How can you?
So.
Reminds me because I had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies. Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
More important, look here. Shoes.
Correct.
That yellow powder on their instep. Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
The powder's still number one.
Hey.
Next to the wound to her head, look carefully.
It's true.
Even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just
It
wait.
would seem.
It appeared that she didn't suffer a single blow. They received 2 blows to the head.
Indeed.
And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both her hands are spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
That's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Because we learned all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off.
Hey.
Not when I'm chewing something.
Correct. So, however,
Wait a second, I found it. Stop chewing. That's a Stoko, right? Yeah, looks like it. But she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive you.
It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? You can use it to... I see why you think that, but it just seems easy. If anything, it makes you more suspicious. Sakura, obviously Sakura didn't write it because her hand doesn't have any blood on it.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay?
She has shoes on her foot, Minji.
Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It's already time, but the mystery of the locker room is only half solved. Whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Okay. Here we go, guys. Another class trial. Hey, Smasher! Hey, how's it going? Wait, was there a raid?
what?
I just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Oh no. He's discovered emoticons. I offer something you talk to Spider Face and turns positive. I don't think that's how it works.
Yes, indeed.
For example, at a picnic, you find a dead body. Okay.
Well,
She looks super negative.
indeed.
Just a one and only. Thank you, Smash. I appreciate it. How are you today?
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Oh my god, he's spamming emoticons. The hell is that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
Don't look at me! Don't be mean!
What the heck?
Migraine? Oh no.
What the heck?
Yeah, one of us is the culprit. She was starting with anyone I know. Yeah, someone killed her. That person's here? Or is one of us? Once I put an end to this, I made my way toward the elevator. The each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. And I'm sorry you have a migraine, Smasher. Migraines suck. My brother-in-law gets them a lot, and he's totally incapacitated. I used to get them a lot when I was younger, and it wasn't great. So I totally feel for you.
Now then.
Best kind of hate. Alright, here we go.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa! Deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura.
Yes, Minji?
That hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. One of you.
Freaking Minji! Oh my god, Minji, I...
Nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
I'm gonna swing my fist at you, Minji. Or better yet... No, I'm not gonna say that. It might incriminate me. Yeah, I hope you're better tomorrow, Smasher. It hasn't been good either. I hope it's better tomorrow, too.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
I don't think so.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
pocket.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Come on. There's no way none of you went. At least one of you is lying. The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with... There's no way that one of you is...
I don't
deny that
I never went.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
No, that's wrong.
He had the pocket trash come out of his pocket.
When we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the red from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's...
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she get...
The last time you saw Sakura was... when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
We got the candy after instant nurse office. Then I know that is...
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You are hostile.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Huh?
I'm talking about her shining message. At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message.
That's true. I saw...
See? See?
What do you say?
You just don't know when you're...
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying...
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's...
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that...
It was... on the magazine shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out,
No!
her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
That means you need to start streaming again.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying when Ogre's body was
And I can tell you when it was only after I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Oh, that's right, when it restarts. When it restarts, you have to do it over again.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message.
When I buy you a PC?
It was only after the investigation
You're funny.
had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
No?
Shoot.
Oh, no, it's the other way around. I always do this.
Exactly when I found the dying message.
When Ogre's body was... And I can tell you it was only after I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out...
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I always switch it around.
I can tell you exactly
This
when
is
I found
always
the
the attacking
dying
one.
message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Nope.
No, that's wrong. When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to
Actually, can we even be sure?
Yeah? I think we can all agree 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof.
This should prove it. I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
What?
Then who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her! Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there... And that's all she said. After suddenly, I heard... As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind, before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across.
I can't believe you!
Well, that's what happened.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right?
No. I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the...
Why'd he pick Toko?
Shoot!
Oh, why was hidden?
I got it.
Stupid.
That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure.
Really?
He's lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
I got it!
Has to be Toko
Had to
here.
be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait! But more important, that doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted...
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious! That's just... I don't believe it!
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, just tell us what happened.
I don't really see why. I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that...
Yeah, just once.
After the first
Oh no.
the bottle shattered.
There, it showed two.
And
See? Hiro really is the killer!
It said that there were two things.
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once.
Yeah,
Just once.
after the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
See?
But did I have the? Oh, I have the wrong thing equipped.
Hiro really is the killer!
Oh my god.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once.
Yeah,
Just once.
There you go.
no, that's wrong. If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Oh my gosh! Oh fuck.
Thank you, Minji. A chess piece. Hurry up and stream already. Start streaming again. I don't know.
Now I understand.
Why don't you sell your Funko Pops and get your
The chess
PC?
pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found, the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
I got it!
That's have been broken.
The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just 1 broken bottle at the scene.
Because when he weighed the bottles,
And what is this evidence?
it was heavier than the other ones when it should have been equal. So there's extra glass there that wasn't cleaned up.
gun! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
Second attacker.
A gun! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her!
Shut up!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. Plus, I just remember. Okay. It was right after I got Ogre's. I was kind of nervous about it, so I was waiting there. And that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room. Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed...
Could someone tighten the screws on his...
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found
Oh, the
somewhere to
locker.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
This is a cool. So everyone looked during the concert. I said, now you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your fishing blow. You have to choose a proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. The selected team during the non-stop debate press the key or use the mouse wheel. But I do set the kind of two to choose from. There's a good shouldn't sit to mean regardless. This one's okay. Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Wow, we're halfway through now? Jeez. How is this halfway? Almost everyone's dead.
It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough. I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie. That's enough. It's a lie. I admit nothing. That's enough.
This should prove it. Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't. Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Yeah!
stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed No, I swear, there's no... What?
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up
Wait, what?
Give us the details, Toko.
Talk.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too... So I figured I'd just...
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes. And I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her. Guess who's back?
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's... you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
He is gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
He doesn't want to go.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it. Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Look at that, that is.
magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
No, that's wrong.
That can't be.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally know.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
The bloodstain right here, right? Because there's blood there for no reason, apparently.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
Hey, Dominique.
While
6.
everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
I was talking to myself. The locker room's already open.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay.
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Monokuma file 4?
What was it?
Strong blow to the victim's head. No injury. There's several pictures of violent vomiting of blood. Violent vomiting of blood. So she must have ingested some sort of poison, because that's what we saw from the lab.
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
No, that's wrong.
She was vomiting blood. That had to have been the
According to the
poison.
Monokuma file,
Someone poisoned
Sakura
her.
had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean...
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can...
Of course.
Everyone, quiet!
But you're
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
I got it!
It was in Section
poison
A,
was
though.
actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? But you just said...
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
Alright, back up at the bottom. What is it? So excited to see how we can do Saturday watch. But as if it were almost naturally normal, back was as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle?
Sure.
Give the bottle. Do that bit of consequence.
This is... It's protein powder.
Correct. Harmless protein
God
powder.
damn it, Minji.
Which makes one wonder. The poison that should have been in that...
I'm
bottle,
reading!
Where did it go?
Poison must have been in the other bottle. The bottle she was drinking out of.
Now I understand. The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know? I do so maybe she took it to try and help with the whole...
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The footprints.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the That's the evidence you're talking.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me. The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
What the hell?
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers.
I know, I was thinking that, but why would she kill her? What's her motive?
And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial, but you were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else.
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Is it true? Did you really... kill Sakura? And if you did, why?
I found her. There in the... She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But... when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just... occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then... she downed it. All at once. And then...
Hold it! I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. Just like how this girl sacrificed...
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many...
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well... Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious. Too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah.
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come?
Hina.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. There's nobody else to suspect.
Go ahead, Hina.
Well, right away, I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the
Yeah. When I
I see.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein. Once I was done, I took the protein can that had the but I accidentally put the bottle filled with and because of that...
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the... Meaning you went from Section...
Oh, yeah, there would have been footprints by C.
That
What's wrong with you, Big?
It's the same thing.
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. And I grabbed the bottle.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C.
That can't be, because there's no footprint.
No, that's wrong. You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah?
And after that, you... But the footprints left at the... That contradicts what you...
Look!
Then maybe she moved in...
No, that can't be it.
What the... Hina, what's the meaning of this?
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A.
I'm reading,
So
Minji,
you never
what the
went to
hell?
Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well, you see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already!
I found... It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it? Huh?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Okay, light blue glass. The rec room window. It has to be the window.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue.
Because there's glass already on the ground
Must be it.
before the drink was on it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
I wish have been when I broke the rec room window. It should have been,
I got it! The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
she jumped straight from the bottle?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this...
Not at all. Just if...
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me.
Okay then. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
Oh, it was already empty by that time. So she didn't drink it in the
When it comes
room?
to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked.
Nope, that's right. Okay, I have plenty of hearts. Try this
When
again.
it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt until the locked room was. It absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be.
It was in there before.
No, that's wrong. You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained...
Minji, how does this stream look right now? Can you tell me?
Protein can.
Is the stream really laggy?
Once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
My bitrate just dropped a whole
All
bunch.
true,
That's why I'm
but
asking.
Why did Sakura drink the poison?
I'm scared the stream's gonna
I
disconnect.
thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why.
It's not?
The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison.
The quality's
What
down a
other
little?
possibility is there?
Okay.
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
But the quality's
Tell us
down.
already.
I don't know why my bitrate is gone down all of a sudden.
Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need
It's
to
like in the
clarify one
thousands.
other thing. We need to
900, 800.
establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
It just turned blurry. Fuck. It's hanging in there. I don't know why it just dropped all of a sudden. Yeah, because my bitrate's going up and down, up and down, up and down. I don't know why it's changing so much all of a sudden. I don't have any other stream open. Like, there's nothing else that's open right now. I don't understand. What time is it? It's 11? I mean, it's not really peak time right now.
I think.
Oh, it's starting to go up now. It's starting to go up again a little bit.
So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
Yeah, peak. P-E-A-K time. A
There's
time
no
of day
way.
where everyone's on.
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab.
It's
right to the
almost
section
11,
for
so there shouldn't be that many people.
You're
I don't know.
lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
No, I definitely went to section C. It already showed me the evidence I needed. I hit Nina with it. I have to make her accept it.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it.
I put in the background.
Hina, did you know that
Wow, my
Sakura's
bitrate
foot
went
had a
all the way to
certain yellow
5,000,
powder
then back to
stuck to it?
2,000. That's at 4,000. What is going on?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's...
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing.
At C.
Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with...
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
She killed herself to be free. So sad.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get the others.
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room... While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is! Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Okay. Hino left a note for Hino, for Toko, and for obviously for Byakuya. Back to Toko saw someone's coming. That saw Sakura. Then Hino came in. Hino candy. He grabbed a bottle. rook. With that, and then he wrote Toko's name. Yeah, Toko's name. Puts it out of there. She opens it, sees that it's there, and then she puts the magazine back upside down. She wakes up from getting knocked out. She sees Toko. Sees the blood, passes out. Then it's Genocide Jack, or Jill. She wakes up, grabs the bottle, and then knocks her out again. Jeez. She cleans it up and then gets out of there. Sakura wakes up and is like, what the hell? 2 people tried to knock me out already? Then she grabs the bottle. No. Yeah. She grabs the bottle. No. The bloody one. And then she drinks it. So the next act we see her passed out there. Bloody. And that's Aoi. Sees the bottle and she picks it up. When she leaves, she takes the protein bottle out.
The killer is you! This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon.
Yeah, it does. Seems that way.
But even after those 2 blows, she was still
Theirs were
alive.
really in self-defense, though. They thought she
So
was gonna
then,
try to kill them.
what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened, knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves.
Mm-hmm.
In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort...
Aoi. Hina. So sad.
was you, Hina. That's the full truth of the case.
So does that mean we kill Hina now?
Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
They're friends.
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Hey. No S? Even though I got A on all of them? I mean, I'll take it. Alright, we got 99 medals.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can well, whatever. Maybe you don't want to. So, will you make the right? What's it gonna be? Okay. My entire...
We're done here.
What did you say?
Come
on.
Why'd you come up what happened? You didn't come late. You would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
Hey, why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Almost died there.
Is this?
Because exactly what I wanted. And the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why.
You should have been
I
the
couldn't
one
let
to
her be the
die.
only one that died.
What?
You know what I mean? You're gonna take us all with you. We all have twin persons with everyone, even me. We all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. There's that.
What is this?
Don't understand, let me explain. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. Turned on the girl from the rec room. Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran after her and... Sakura, calm down, you don't have to worry about me, I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this, it's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me.
I can't
Your
forgive
closest friend got hurt. Sakura. Because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. That's why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked me to meet with those three? You can't, don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just wanted to talk to them. Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If y'all give me up at once, even you. Hina, please. Don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy. They're friends. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us, and yet...
Why?
And yet... You kept it all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. That was just a misunderstanding. I'm standing to call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was to you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Hina.
What happened to you, Hina? You came. Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
Huh? I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that? I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
I'd like some protein. To ask you too. Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the camera to get the protein she asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. That's when I realized I saw someone taking something from the poison shell. Sakura. So I went to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura.
Please.
Let me please open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? Good weaknesses, just like any other person. She got cut, she bled. Someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness, that's normal. And yet,
Why?
I blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And I just added the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. We killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like this shouldn't be allowed to live. That's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted her to be free of her regrets. Even I got found out in the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey! Hey!
I started to interrupt when we were about to deliver the final tearjerker, but it just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. Do you really think you have any idea what Sakura's actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me.
In other words.
What I'm really trying to say is, do you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious? A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But he already... Oh, I wrote that one. It was on me, baby. This is the one. What the hell? BG Derek, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Sakura Justina put in her room?
Huh?
You lied to me? Don't say lie, it makes you sound so dirty. I just thought I'd level things up a bit.
Well, now,
I can't help if she totally took my little scribbles at face value. I didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy, I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? Case put out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of this production process. Okay, C and C cut. But then what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice. But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? You came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place.
But hold
Isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Just read the Willies.
Enough already.
Did you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, geez. Talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
First night in a strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
When I seen the importance of a dojo, my family's watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
Alright, that was my greatest weakness. Because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They're probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. What neither the mastermind nor I suspected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
That's how I came to feel. That's why, Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
Perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate to someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I'll do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided.
The one
I'm going to kill is myself.
If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I am willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Sakura. Did you feel cornered? She didn't die hating us?
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. The fact there is so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limited strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I couldn't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But...
This is... Did you understand how she felt? Not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
In the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. That's so you guys would try to kill each other. You almost ended up doing it anyway. They see her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. Plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
It actually made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either. What? Whether or not there was a spy, it never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you. No one else.
What?
The heck, that is not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, you are sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that. Ah, lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt about those rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game.
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina are both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it. What's going on here? Now that I'll have one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear.
That's to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism. That's what you're thinking. Wherever master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone.
hey,
Oh, now, can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring, but nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
Fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good for nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish
Well,
you
you've all been
guys?
waiting for punishment time. Hey, but Sakura's tempting to kill her, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me? Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blacken's dead doesn't mean I just sub in whatever else student I want. Didn't I tell you I'm very particular about the bare times one? I spent so much time preparing my special punishment. It'd be a shame to let it go to waste. And for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. Special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No! Alter ego? No! 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 He found alter ego? How did he find him? He detected him in the network? Fuck. You. You suck, man. You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk. That took a lot out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, boiled. Give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled is where it's at. I realize how dangerous it could be, but still I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think of everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. All the ego's words raced through my head, my heart and soul, and disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend! How dare you kill him? Oh, you were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him. Is this what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out, all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Oh, no. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop. And I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all going to play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew and you're still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you. Or maybe we'll wear like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking to the network was just too personal. So I had to do, a little reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to be able keeping help with everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. After that, he was killed. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better. Experiencing meaningless life is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low could get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. Holy moly, you're Superman, like, just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note. Got your attention? Okay, then here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. What, a clue?
Hina.
I spoke with Mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is the Mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word, I would have been hip deep in spoiler territory. Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. You can't just stop at the most important bit. Makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? Makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh? That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. I could never let any of you greaseballs have it. But...
Too bad.
That's for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in a note. And let me just say this to the Mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, bastard. No matter what. And that's seriously it. Oh, wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? You won't lay down and die, she'll fight you? Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know. Maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach the school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. What was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The Mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? After Celeste's trial is over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey.
Azuri, what did you do to my body? The Mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the Mastermind did? What did the Mastermind do to us? I mean, did the Mastermind plant a bomb on us or something? If we try to leave school, sensor goes off, the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's totally not unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
So the class trial's over and Monica was gone.
But...
Now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than head back up?
Yeah,
let's get out of here. But, you would still feel responsible. Dial back that ego, big girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I've never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I've reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try... Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
Because some reason of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What? What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's why I called you a sleazeball, because you are a sleazeball. Apparently you still have a death wish. More biting sarcasm, no wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting the Master, you're making me jealous. I want the abuse, give and take me. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. So Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck upon us.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime.
Okay.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from my deep slumber into hazy half consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Kyoko?
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh?
Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
What? Flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing
It's
here?
true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, my door. It was unlocked. Unbelievably careless. It was unlocked. Are you serious?
Hey.
I do always. You don't have to overact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko wake me up at this hour? I have a bad feeling. It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor?
So...
Remember when Sakura said at the end of her note, I'm not going to just lay down and die, I will fight you? I want to find out what she meant by that. Did she leave a clue? How do I plan to do that? Go put her lips next to my ear and whispered, Dad is sitting on the 4th floor.
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Words reverberated through my half-dazed head. It's in there, but I thought it was locked. You have classes? Yeah, sorry, Minji. I should have went up to do some when I arrived. Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. She may be inside already? Put my hand to the door with a certain amount of force. It didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it? Kyoko said. Need to sit on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up, mister? Gah! Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh well, I just tried to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I can see that you don't. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Are you gonna try to tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. 3 o'clock in the morning, cry out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko? Now you two? No, two, just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the last trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey.
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on
Shall we
anymore.
go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Oh, she used this as a distraction. She went to go check out the fighting thing, probably. Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Shoo. I bet she used this as a distraction. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Hold on. So what was that all about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which is so up to be locked. If she shows up late, we leave without checking a single thing. What's the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And that was over. As I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba. What? Yoko's right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro
The
Ikusaba.
16th student.
16th student,
Lying
right?
hidden somewhere in this, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Mikuru Ikusaba. That's the 16th student. There was 6, now there's a mystery 7th student now. 16th student? Well, I don't know. We received an altered one present.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Bukuro Ikusaba. About 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we pitched my moment murdered. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Oh my gosh, freedom of junk food junkie. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. Let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make a small point or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. When it came up, we must refrain from pointless small talk. You know how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He acts just like that to hide some insecurities. That's what I like to think, anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my
No matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gotta start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
Are you okay with that, Toko? Geez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. It is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Alright. So that's that. I think I'll continue this next time. Throw in a new chapter. What I think I'm gonna go do. Let me find where everyone. They're probably all on the 4th floor, right? Huh? It should be open now to the 5th floor. Yeah. Gentlemen, the 5th floor of Hope Peak Academy. The floor has been opened up to us. So different from all the other floors we've seen up to now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. Classrooms don't do anything. There's no point visiting classrooms. It feels different compared to all the others. I'm sure it is. There's some reason for that. I hope it's not anything too creepy. Raw. Or war. Locked. It reminds me just to be 98. Science houses. Oh, lad. How cheesy horror movie. Well, that's open. Check this place first because it was closed. Extremely Japanese. Shape,
Hey.
Indeed. The overseas coronavirus is kind of Japanese. Considering our situation is kind of out of place. A taiko drum? It looks like a taiko drum. Is it here too? Oh yeah, we get a coin. Wait, one of these was clickable. Which Wing Walkers in here? Wing Walkers keep them real. That's the whole mystery of this place. We don't know. What Kyoka told me yesterday, what the heck did it mean?
Yukiro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko near your eyes. You started up to Savannah's camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? Tell me whatever it was important. Last man couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko handle information that could be that important?
So then...
We're finished here. You're very clear that our conversation had come to an end. Just like usual, I didn't answer anything any better than before. Ukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. That kind of reminds me... How you did, Taylor? It kind of reminds me of Princess Bride. My name is Indigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. It has the same kind of feeling to it for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought of that when you typed that out. Mukuro Ikusaba. My name is Indigo Montoya. They say it about as many times too, yeah. Very true. Oh man. But dude, that last case was crazy. I'm on chapter 5 now, so you can see. I made it far. Though when I was in chapter 4, it said I was just halfway through the game. So this game is so much longer. At first I thought it was blue skies. Turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling. Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I smelled vegetation. It helps me relax. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Why, is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. When they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore, they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well,
I'm serious. Is that something? There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? Or it's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. Sprinklers are set off to go every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked. You couldn't change it if you wanted to. That means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. As you get here, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway.
Yes.
But you have some kind of water fetish. Ah! I'm gonna tell everyone. Hello, Ellie Kings. Chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like, they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs? Something crazy like that? Good night, LA Kings. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Yeah, it's really cool. Danganronpa. Look at that chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? There's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly 5. You know, number comes after 4. And before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whatever number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It is the mysterious of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30%.
It's a number of power. A refreshing number on par with hand squeezed and all natural nominee. You should. Yeah, right, let's begin a word in. What is this? This thing's super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
Watch out! Well, that's a monochrome flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. The heart's like, oh, whoa, and the plant's like, oh, snap, and your flesh is like, oh, boo, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. Pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. Soon a Host Peak added an improvement after something, the ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore, they died during the tragedy.
Actually...
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. Hey Zach, how's it going? Eating paper, plastic, even people. That's something. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future and growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Probably more and more nonsense. My community actually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. So, I know these are like pitcher plants. So how these things work is dedicated joint to create a split. Split joint to allow each side of the bridge to move separately. Wow, this is an old clip. This is one of my first streams. If we simulate the bridge now and tear itself apart, move the 2 indicated struts to allow... Yeah, this is one of my first, like, within the first couple weeks. That's why you can still see the microphone. Your ex played that game, Dominique? Bridge building. Tilly, I think you'd enjoy that game. Who would ever want to do that? I tried it out. It was okay. It was pretty fun. Feeling nostalgic, I missed the partition. Yeah. Jim kind of likes the openness of this more. Actually, I think people in general like the openness more because it doesn't look like I'm crowded into a small space, you know? Eventually I'll clean up better and I'll add stuff to the background so it isn't so bare. But that'll probably be when I move to my next place. Probably won't be here. So whenever I end up moving, it'll be a better thing. I like the mystery of not knowing what's behind the partition. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. But I believe these are like these are like fly traps. That's a pitcher plant. So they have like little hairs there. So they the little hairs like secrete nectar, and then the fly comes there and it slips and falls down the pitcher plant because it's really slippery. And in the bottom there are like enzymes that digest the fly. I'm moving to Ontario. Oh, nice. By Toronto, yeah. So you're moving even more east than you are normally, LA Kings. Because you're kind of west-ish Canada, and you're moving more east-ish Canada. Where do I move to? I don't know. I don't know exactly. But it's not going to be anywhere too far from where I am now. Yeah, Alberta. Yeah. Because you're not too far from Soybean. But you're the next thing. Like, oh, speaking of Soybean, thank you for 18 months, Soybean. Like your next body will be in one of those plants. Oh God, don't say that, Dominique, please. Hey, like easy, Dominique, sorry. No, I was saying the next place. I won't be too far. But your next time zone is what I meant to say, Kings. You're the next time zone over right now. So if you move, you're gonna be a couple time zones, especially if you move to. You know, is that where you're gonna put the body when you cannot move? Shh. Shh. Minji's lurking here somewhere. Lots of plants, yeah. These are all like fly-eating plants, so they attract you. Like these have little things that grow out the little spines, and when a fly lands on it, the thing closes, snaps shut, and the spines like interlock with each other, and they trap them, kind of like a Venus flytrap. Flies and bodies. Oh my God. That's not foreshadowing, right? She'll hear her name and come. Yeah, that's true. Minji's like that. No, it's 12, so she might be sleepy. We are talking smack about you in chat. Okay, let's see what she says. Yeah, Victory Bell is exactly like a this thing. Victory Bell is exactly like this. A pitcher plant.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
No! No! Yeah, please, God, no. I hope none of us see man-sized ones like these. That'll be crazy. Oh, I love The Office. I love The Office. I can't wait to watch it again. Just be sure I should take a look in that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized, from a lawnmower to fertilizer to something against the back wall. Is that a pickaxe? Oh God. A lot of stuff. Flower pots. Lawnmower. He is a legend. Oh, we got a coin for that. Pickaxe. Crazy diamond. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. I wouldn't know. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Bags of fertilizer piled up. There's so many different kinds to choose from. That might be, that might be what they're referring to. I'm pretty sure I got everything. Those. Anyone else I need to talk to? Okay, there's someone in the bio lab. Oh, 5C? Okay, so let's go to 5C and 5E. Oh my God! Well, what the hell is this? Eye for an eye. The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled was sour, pungent, and possibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death? They're flesh and fat and blood. There's no surprise in his voice, no shock. He was right. I'd experienced the smell more once before. The smell of death and despair. But the smell in here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have. What? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite? Let me give you an itty-bitty squeaky little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody gruesome deaths every day. Well, it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He left it just the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? No matter when, no matter where, students' camps are falling out. I mean, you're absolutely, yeah, good. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes for areas. There's all the blood stains are dry and the colors change as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. It's all really bled. Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? Seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. Body markers. There are white chocolate outlines drawn all over here. It seems kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You were seeing at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. There's one of the monitors with Cuba appears. It's pretty something on it. Like I'm not even here, you must be lost in thought. Okay. We've done all we can here, so let's leave. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. Oh, fuck!
Just a second.
Thank you, Alex. I'll listen to it later. I'll open it up in another tab. Just save it. Actually, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna post this in Discord, okay, LA Kings?
Oh my gosh! Oh fuck.
I put it under the banging beats section. So I can remember to watch that later.
Hey.
Man, it's not time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we lost, we have to do our best. We stop all this group hug nonsense, we find out what everyone discovered. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. Smell of flesh and fat and blood. White odds of countless corpses. It's more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Every body smell, concentrated. Good. I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in
I
other
gotta
words,
think of one thing. Largest group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up. Perhaps that's what it's meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room was an incident said to have happened over a year ago. Awful scene in that room. That was a tragedy that happened a year ago?
in other words,
Precisely, tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope Speak Academy. If that's true, that would explain why Hope Speak was forced to close its doors. I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's also just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. Right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how has it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that really mean it did cover it up?
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to be kind of scarce job, but anyway, no dice. There are metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either. When I was looking around, I read something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You did a good layout on the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Oh, why did you ask?
So then.
Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Restrooms. Are any stairs leading up to the 5th floor? That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
Correct.
And restrooms. We're trying to get connected to the school. Also, just to solve the unmarked mystery. That's the hardest part. But it's hard, we still gotta do it. It's alright, everything will be good as long as we work together. Sure, we can have it. I'm not sure we absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me? Because you told her to zip it or whatever. Ah, I forgot about that. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Toko, if you want to develop all your future breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously, you're just gonna take it? Shut up, and don't interrupt my master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in the classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. What was this? A knife? Well, that thing is huge, like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in a classroom?
Well.
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you gonna put in the do list? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I don't have it laying around in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. We have the knife. What are we gonna do with it?
You know?
Can't let Toko keep it. That's true. We don't know what she might do.
What's your
I don't want it
problem?
anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then.
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Not me. Yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
And that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. You're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Oh, do I still have bad breath? Sorry, it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. How would I experience such a dream? I feel strange. So strange, really strange. Oh no. Oh god. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and we found more than one thing to be worried about. Stupidly large plant, chicken coop, and I don't know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Long as it was called a monoclonal flower. If you touch it, it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
Serious?
It's totally a man-eating plant, I'm pretty sure. It's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. But yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yes, I remember that. Don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know? Of course not, because idiots never get wet. Oh, I think of ducks. I don't worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what Tempo's done is? Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. What was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. Oh god, we gotta talk about the other stuff too.
You know?
Chicken coop. Chickens, love chickens. Let's raise them big and fat, then we can make fried chicken. Ooh, or barbecue. Decision. Oh, how about a raw? There's nothing fresher than raw, right? I'm pretty sure that'd kill you. Why would you want to eat raw chicken?
You know?
Well, there's a big garden. Okay. Shit.
What?
What a pickaxe. Well, there's a pickaxe on the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond, huh? Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think I know. I think we definitely seen that phrase before. Oh, where? That's it. I remember. It was on Rondo's uniform on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Rondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
I mean, Rondo brought it with him when he first came here, and Monaco confiscated it. Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Then what did? But I noticed it was a lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can all use it to call for help. How can you call for help with a lawnmower? I don't know, maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something. Yes, I'm gonna make crop circles. We can use those to call for help. What the heck's happening to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know? Well, back then my personality quite solidified it yet. I didn't think it was impossible. I've been more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Damn. My concerns with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor we couldn't access. Biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there. If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be like some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant. Hey, Resident Evil! Not in a horror game, though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently. I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
Now, how I said it is right, too. Well, I think that's all the information we have for now. So now what do we do? Well, starting today you're all under my command, but before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
Because how cocky can it be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So what does he want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well...
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, defendable reasons for being selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. He is the ultimate swimming pro, he is the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about you, Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like, it's a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal your identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But just as a joke, just no laughing matter.
Very
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
You have no intention of telling us, and I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
hey,
What are you going to do, torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear now.
I'll simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you your room key, you gotta go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. If she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on, with that like that.
That's fine.
Fine, I understand. Good, finally to move the conversation. While saying word, Kyoko walked right up to Becca and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damned fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because.
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory? If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever. Where all the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However.
There's a school where all the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
Hey.
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with all the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I said too much. She didn't turn her back on us without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
Goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those are her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. Dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
but
I think you went too far taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the intention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing or your heart beating it grates on me. Telling her to die to me, I know how you feel, but what's the Kyoko gonna do now? What's this situation? Just like before, no different when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyway.
What?
Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
I mean,
Just look. It's you, how long have you been standing there? I'm very, very angry. Angry at what? At the thief, yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you, there's a thief in your midst. Huh? I'm precious, they stole it. A ring? You're precious?
your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality school is so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. Oh, what the heck is your precious? Yeah, but I hope all you get stuck in the hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
There you go. What the heck was that all about?
So,
He says about his precious getting stolen? I don't have an idea what that might mean. That got something to do with Kyoko. Who else other than her will be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? If that's true, what was it? And why would she do that?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Oh, we need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow, about Kyoko. However, after that, what just happened with Monokuma, because I feel like there's something in the air. I suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around.
well...
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well, then let's disperse. See you all tomorrow. Obviously, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I need to put away the knife I got from Toko. I think the safest will be in my desk drawer. Anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What is she gonna do? Is there something I can do? Something I can... I opened my eyes and realized I should fall asleep without realizing it. And welcome to the weird part. Oh boy. Oh no, I'm scared. Do I want to... I'm scared. Weird part? Now to the end of the game is the weird part? Oh god. Kyoko?
Hey.
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko, without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared to the dust of Dr. Colin. I know I'm supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go. Uh-huh.
Hey.
Thanks for asking to meet me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it. Indeed.
So then...
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about from the area skills, right? Does that mean it's nothing to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone stole something from him. You?
Indeed.
That's right. So I was right, but what did you steal?
So...
I stole this. A key? Well, look at it. I could tell it wasn't just any key. It seemed like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
So...
From the headmaster's room. What, you snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
However.
The lock was broken. What?
Correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
That's right, so that we can recover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just flown to the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. She asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took the opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. The one you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
The 16th student, lying
Nice,
hidden somewhere in this school. The one they
call the ultimate despair.
Watch out
for her. Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find Ola in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words...
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
Wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
So...
I don't know yet, which is why. I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. You want me to draw his attention? But we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? There's more than one person watching us.
Is that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey.
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we did get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey.
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there will have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is too high. When I think about what would happen if we fail,
Why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much, after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery. Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I could tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He can just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
I see, in that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. But
Correct.
in a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them, no matter what?
In other words,
we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? Ah, she's so smart. But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
we know the danger. If that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I'd never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, but with that in view. She just smiled. I couldn't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. And Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Oh, what's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens...
However...
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it. And a death without meaning is unappealing.
Hey.
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it just because you asked me to. But I'm not going to give it back at some point, you can be sure of that. But I'm going to give it back at some point.
Indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey.
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
Indeed.
Well, there's that too. You mean there's something else?
Well...
I guess can't forget that easily.
So then... Makoto.
I'm relying on you, Makoto. Hey, Neko, why are you standing up? Stretching my back, because I've been sitting. I'm probably going to end the stream soon anyway. Her character goodbye was no different than any other time. Like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. It wasn't like any other time. With a sudden knot, I felt my stomach as I watched her walk away. I know, I'm getting old. Everything's gonna be fine, I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself, I hope she got some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Mo, can we see right? Yeah, I got a photo pic with you. Then a few moments later.
Monokuma, appear!
Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out. Hey, by the way, huh?
Most suspicious.
Were you and Kyoko going up to go to the bathhouse? Just the two of you in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot, steamy moment, would you say? So warm or wet, so wet and warm. I bet you guys. Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. All over her, didn't you? Wow. Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever, like you, something. I like to maintain a healthy life and observation, far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so that's why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse? Bullseye. Maybe because the lens all got fogged up. You can't see anything anyway. Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went all the trouble to get me out here. Well, this way I want to confirm with you.
Say what?
But our own mademoiselle and dude fella.
Actually.
But in the bear kingdom, there's no male or female. Actually, there is. Seriously? And then what am I? My entire existence. That's enough. Let's think I think about it too much. What did you actually really want to ask me? Well, you told us earlier, precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What do you?
Listen, I'm sure it's a silly question. No way. Is that seriously what you're driving out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100% attention. You're gonna ask me useful, like how to get the best of me, or first time reading tips? This is just crazy. Are all previous team boys as ready as you? There's something going fine, I'll tell you. There's a key and... Sure. That's it. What was that second thing? It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Maybe you trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. Next time you start me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Hey, Nico Puppy. Don't word a few swear words. One of those thrown off. Ooh, I hope I have to distance track long enough. All I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes out okay. But she was fine. She's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? Well, back to my room and lay down doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
Hey, that's Sakura. Yay, Sakura! Kills a fool. Yeah, big up with that. The king has been waiting for us. Everyone else will catch of course. We know somebody copies to your first up to cancel. Our TGS branch. What the heck? Okay. This new status national game is cancelled during development. Last time my company was taken up.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too!
Ding dong, bing bong. Play more VIGG.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Beautiful day. Why do I feel so heavy this morning? Probably because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Alright. Dining hall time. And I'll save right after this. And end the stream. You're 1 minute late because how do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that's gonna work?
Huh?
Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. I just thought, I mean, since the day had passed, you were set? This is our please don't keep me. Whatever punishment is, I'll accept it. I accept my back says, bad girl, I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush. Don't make you disgusting comments like that. Maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can call stuff my mouth full of trash. Just get your bell.
So,
Hey, where's Kyoko? I was thinking this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse than leave for lunch, for a date, for a wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not going to show up anymore. I can't tell you guys why Kyoko might not be here. I think for now it's just...
Very strange.
Very strange.
You know?
She's on her key, right?
what's this?
Are you looking for Miss Kitty? What do you want now? Alright, right? You know where Miss Kitty is, right? You know where she is? Well, it's hard to say.
Huh?
Oh, you don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know, that's why he's here to try and prod for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and you make some indie bull crap? I feel like I'm getting whiplash, so he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness, looks like Red I didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean...
Hey.
She succeeded. You honored us and control at the same time. Should I have been right about that?
Hey.
So was I right? You're looking for Miss Kitty Kitty. Any idea where she might have gone? If we did know, we wouldn't tell you. I'm serious. I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't even care anymore. Side next, man. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either?
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? Probably.
Suspicious.
And how can he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange. Cookie must have used that key secret to some... Was there even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could that be? Is what the rest of the breakfast talking about where... Go back to my room. Where a beat. Okay, it's free time, so I'm gonna save. Okay. Okay, so that's saved. Even cool honoring I don't see anyone really. I guess I could raid Drumon or Pasta or Kicha. Here one of them. Two of them are they both playing Elden Ring? Oh no, they're not. Valorant. Well, let's see. How many people do we have in chat? You know what? Let's try. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Tomorrow's Thursday. There probably won't be a stream tomorrow. At least maybe not on my channel. Maybe not on Bookworm's channel. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow, but Friday probably not either, but we'll see. I'll try to do it sometime this weekend next. Alright, so thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna go ahead and just end the stream today. I'm tired. And I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for everything. And catch you guys later. Bye.